Today it is time to restore my brake calipers on my FDRX7. They're pretty crusty looking after 130,000 miles and probably 30 years of never being touched. My first step in this process is to just get a sanding disc on my drill and try to go over all 4 brake calipers and knock off the big dust, grime, or any large particle just to give myself a head start on the rest of the cleaning process. Alright, I got most of it scuffed off that I can with that flat pad. So now I'm going to take these outside, hose them down with degreaser, and give them a power wash. After degreasing and power washing, I did go ahead and hose everything down with brake parts cleaner just to make sure it was nice and clean and ready for paint. Alright, now I'm going to dig into, this is the rear caliper. I'm not going to mess with painting it, obviously, if this caliper is bad anyways. So when I just took it on a short drive, this rear right caliper, I could feel one of the calipers was dragging. If you take off in first and just let off the throttle, don't hit the brakes, it'll kind of stop on its own. So something is dragging in the brake system, and I got it up on my little lift here in the shop. This tire was the one that wouldn't just spin freely. So I'm going to just dig into this caliper a little bit and see if I can find anything obviously wrong with it. Alright, here I am the next day. I was actually able to get my piston out of my caliper. I pushed it in with the caliper tool, then I used some air, and it popped right out. It actually looks in pretty good shape. That's got some silicone on it now. I kind of cleaned it off, put some new lithium sealant brake caliper grease, and now I just got to press it back in, and I think this caliper will be okay. Got it. What I ended up doing is I just took this whole boot out. There's a snap ring behind here that holds it from the outside, that holds the boot on. I cannot get this boot to slide back over this piston without just taking the boot off. So I took the boot off. I put a nice thin layer of this brake caliper grease around this, and now it moves in and out freely. I'm going to clean these out, clean these off, re-grease those up, and this rear caliper should be good to go. Here's that final assembly. This piece should also move nice and freely. Like, make sure these are also seated up onto that bolt to prevent moisture from coming out. All right, and here we are with the calipers, front calipers, new stainless lines. They're ready to go.